Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Alex and in today's video I'll be showing you my new Android head unit. So for the purpose of this video, what I was going to do is I was going to unbox the head unit, show you how it looks like, and then what I was going to do is connect all the bits up, all the wirings, etc. So you guys can see where all the stuff connects up. And then what I'll do is connect it up to my car, show you the process as well, fire it up and show you that it's working. The reason why I'm doing this video is I get a lot of comments of asking what are the functionality, how do you set this up, etc, etc. So I'm hoping I can answer all those questions in this video. Okay, so the box is here. What I'm going to do is start opening up and see what we've got. It's quite nicely packaged actually. Compared to my other head unit, it's a lot better presentation. So as you can see, it's branded Seicane. Got your warranty card, you've got your user manual and another card. Let's open that up. Warranty card, user manual and a little leaflet. Let's open the first bag up and see what we've got. So you get two different adapters. I need to play around and see which one is compatible with my one, but I'm guessing it might be this one. Other guys might be using other ones. One thing that you need to note is some people get battery drain, and one thing that you can do is disconnect this wire. That should solve it. That's a really popular question that people ask all the time. Okay, so that's the other one, similar as again, but it's got a different adapter. Let's compare them again. So you've got these two. And then what we've got, the canvas box. This is what talks to the ECU, and also once you turn on your ignition on and off, this should be what controls it. So remember to wire this up here. Next we've got, I think this is a USB, and you've got the radio adapter as well. I think that's radio. Yeah. These are always quite weak, so you might want to upgrade to the factory adapters. Gives a bit more boost. Right, in the second bag, what we've got is all the other cables, such as this is the GPS adapter. So when you're using your maps, etc., this is what you want to install, and that normally goes on the dash to get the best signal. On the floor, you've got a USB adapter, so if you want to charge up your phone, etc., you can just plug that in here. That goes to the back. You've got your RCA cables for your subs, etc. You've got your second USB adapter. And then this is your, I think it's your reverse camera module. I'm not sure, I need to look at the, or that might be AV in for your, camera. And then finally, the main thing that you've been waiting for, the head unit. So let's get this opened up. Put this box to the side. It's nicely wrapped up. It's got all of this bubbly kind of packaging to look after it. And then you've got another wrapper. And then you've got, this just fell out, this is the silicone, no it's not silica gel, it's to keep all the moisture out, and this is what the head unit looks like. Let's get this opened up. So that's what it looks like. It's quite reflective. You got your power, volume up, volume down, reset, mic, so you can use this as well as a hands-free catch up to your phone and receive and make calls. So yeah, let's look at the back, and that's what it looks like. Right, so I've got the wires all laid out on the table. What I'm going to do now is slot them into the relevant ports. It might look quite daunting at first, but it's like a jigsaw. It just goes in its they can only fit in one port and they can't go in another one. So I'll give you an example. If you look at these two ports, they're different. If you look at this one, you can see they've all got different pins, etc. So it can only fit in one port and it's not very difficult. So what we'll do is get the first one in. I'll start off with the GPS. So this is GPS, and as you can see, it says GPS right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. So it's GPS right there. Okay, so basically how this works is you just screw it in. That's the first one done. Right, the next one I'm going to go for is this radio cable, and that basically goes into here. Every head unit's going to be different, but it's basically the same principle. So this one just slots in just like so. Nothing to it. Right, the next one I'm going to go for is this one here. This is the RCA cable, and as you can see, it's got the most pins. Let me just zoom in here a little bit, focus on. So, as I said, it's like a jigsaw. Make sure you get it the right way around. You've got this little tab here at the top. Let me see if you can zoom in. And that goes at the top. There's a bit of a slot here so you can unplug it, plug it in. And just give it a good push in. So that's in there now. Right, the next one I'm going to go for is the reversing cable. I think that's what it is. And it just slots in. It's got 10 pins on that one. And it just goes into this one like so. And you just push it in and slots in. The next one I'm going to go for is the one here that's next to it. It's got 6 pins. This one's got 6 ports in there, or what you want to call it. And that slots in. Like that, pops in. Right, the next one I'm going to go for is this adapter here. It says USB. I'm not quite sure what it is. So I think it's another different adapter for USB. So that one goes in here. So that one's got the 4 pins, and it goes into this one like so. That's in. Now with this one that I just put in, you've got either the option of putting this adapter in, or you can put another USB in. So I won't be using this one for the time being. I'll use the other one. I am also going to eliminate this cable because I don't have that adapter. So I am not going to be using this one. But like I said, if you are going to be using it and you've got battery drain, then open that up and that might resolve it. So let's put that to the side. So now we've got our last cable, which is the one that I'll be plugging into my head unit. So what you want to do is get your canvas and insert that into here. So that's plugged in now. And then what you want to do is plug that into the main section. So that's popped in, and then this one is your last little port that goes into here. And that's popped in. Now, you've got one spare here, and that is this cable here that you would have used. As you can see, it's a little bit different, and it would have plugged in here, but I'm not using this one, so that's the reason why that's going to stay empty. So now everything is all plugged in. What I'm going to do is jump into the car and wire this up and see if it's working. Right, installation time. So I'm not going to show you how to take your dash apart. There's other videos on YouTube you guys can follow. But what I've done a little mod that one of the forum members helped me with. Basically, if you don't want to take the whole dash off, what you do is cut the top bits off, and that would just plug in like so. So you don't have to always remove your whole dash every time you want to take your head unit out and swap stuff over. So let's get this off, and then what you want to do as well is keep one of these tools handy so you can pry it off. This, saves a lot of time. So what we've got is the radio cables, we've got the USB, and we've got the main plug. So this might get a little bit messy, but with the radio it purely just plugs in. I can't remember which one it is, so I'm just going to test it with this one first. And then I won't do the USB, I'm going to go straight to the adapter. So I'm going to pick this up here. This is a lot easier without the camera, so I might get it a little bit messy. So I'm just going to put that here. And then I am going to plug that in. So you can only go one way. You can see this little piece here, and you can see the little gap here. So just line that up. So it can only go one way, which is this way. Fit that in. And then there's a little clip here that goes over and connects up. And that should be it. What I'm going to do is turn on the ignition and give that a go. So just plug that in. I'm not worried about the wiring at the moment. I'll sort that out later. So I just want to give you a quick demo of it working. Slot it in. Right, so ignitions test. Ignition off. There you go. Check if your canvas is actually connected and it's reading it. What you want to do is go to your apps, car set here, and then you can see all your details here. I'm going to do a quick test and turn my engine on. And as you can see, the revs are there. I'm going to turn it off and it'll turn off. There you go. The setting here, if you turn it on, when you go into reverse, it won't mute your music. Password for the factory settings is 8848. There you go. To switch around your door opening animation, what you need to do is go into protocol parameter setting and then your door set, and then switch around the door before, which is a bit weird. And then if you open up now, you can see it's working as expected. In my next video, what I'm going to do is download a few apps and show you the UI in the interface and how it looks like, so you can give you a comparison on my other head unit and see if this is a little bit better. I'm guessing it won't be, it's just the hardware that's different. The whole UI, etc. I think it's going to be the same, and the performance is going to be the same as well, because it's exactly the same CPU, 1 GB of RAM, so there won't be any differences there. So if you guys like this video, remember to press that thumbs up button, remember to press that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.